What's good, YouTube? Stormy B-Man, and I'm back with another Stormy B-Man's brief. This time we're focusing on emptying the tank. A lot of times when fighters find themselves in close matches and nearly going the distance, there comes a time when a fighter has to dig deep and ask himself how much he wants this prize. This is when you get to that point where you have to ask yourself questions. You have to talk to yourself. You have to remember everything that you trained for in the gym, how your trainer brought you along, the various principles that have been instilled in you, and what specific strategies that you came up with for this particular bout with this particular opponent. That a lot of times requires you to dig deep, and you have to empty the tank. When a fighter gets to that point, he knows, because when the fight ends, he will collapse into the arms of his cornermen. How many times have you seen fighters collapse into the arms of their cornermen? Not very many. A lot of times, fighters will leave a bout with plenty left on the table and often question why they may not get a decision, or why was there a draw, and why did he not do what was required to be victorious. That's when you have to look within. You have to question what you didn't do, what you didn't implement in the fight, and how you didn't control things in a manner of which it goes your way. These are all inclusive when you talk about emptying the tank. Another point of emptying the tank is when you know that you've made a checklist and you've actually checked off everything that you went into the bout knowing that you wanted to accomplish. Typically, you go into a fight with a game plan, knowing exactly what you intend to do with the opponent that you're facing. Game plans for boxing matches are a lot like strategic sessions in the football's film study room or something like that. When you have a checklist of things that you want to do against a particular opponent, it requires you to focus in on these details, and that's what will allow you to be able to be the best that you can be on the night that you face your opponent. Emptying the tank is also referencing the fact that you've exhausted all avenues to be considered toward being successful against any given opponent. This is something that the more experienced fighters intend to implement when they know that inside a scheduled distance, they have that amount of time to get the job done. You don't get paid overtime, so if something falls in line for you early, you take advantage and make sure that you end the night. But in the event that you find yourself going the distance, that's when you place yourself in the proper position to exhaust all avenues. How many times is it required that you empty the tank? Being able to utilize that experience that has taken you through. You've gone the distance, you've been inside the distance, you learn where your body can get a second wind, how to pick things up, how to rest, how to make your opponent expend energy. All of this is about emptying the tank. When you can do that, you can be the most efficient of fighters and also set yourself up in preparation for the best of success. Remember, these are keys to being victorious, successful, and being able to maintain an equilibrium in your approach to your profession. This is Stormy B-Man. Those are my thoughts about emptying the tank. Until the next time we meet, peace to everyone out there, and everyone out there, please remain safe.